Alright, so first I will start by explaining what moon phases are. Moon phases are the different shapes of the moon that we can see from Earth. They happen because the moon moves around the Earth in its orbit and it reflects light from the sun. The moon itself does not produce light, it only reflects sunlight. As the moon changes its position, we see different amounts of its bright side from Earth. Because of this, the moon looks like it is changing shape throughout the month.
Now, I would like to explain why moon phases happen. Moon phases happen because the moon revolves around the Earth while reflecting the sunlight. The moon does not produce its own light, instead, it reflects light from the sun. As the moon moves around the Earth, the angle between the sun, Earth, and moon changes. This causes the moon to appear in different shapes, known as phases. Now, I will explain about the rotation of the moon. The moon also rotates on its own axis. Interestingly, the moon takes about the same amount of time to rotate once as it takes to orbit the Earth once, which is about 27 days. Because of this, we also see the same side of the moon from the Earth.
Now, we are learning about phases of the moon. There are 8 main phases of the moon. Number 1 is a new moon. The moon unilluminated side is facing the Earth. These make the new moon very visible. This phase occurs when the sun, Earth, and moon are aligned, with the moon positioned between the sun and Earth. After a new moon, there will become a waxing crescent. The moon now reflects some of the sunlight and become visible again. Less than half of the moon is illuminated. It occurs after a new moon. Next, a first quarter. This moon phase is visible when the moon reaches the first quarter of its orbit around the Earth. One half of the moon appears to be illuminated. Next is waxing gibbous. The visibility of the moon is getting bigger. More than half of the moon is now illuminated, but what we can see is still smaller than a full moon. Next, the one and the beautiful is a full moon. The moon illuminated side is facing Earth. This means the moon appears to be completely illuminated by direct sunlight. It occurs when the moon is on the opposite side of Earth than the sun. We go to the waning gibbous. This phase occurs after the full moon. The size that of the moon that is visible begin to decrease. The moon appears to be more than one half illuminated, but not fully illuminated by direct sunlight. Next, the third quarter begins. This phase of the moon is the opposite view of the first quarter moon. One half of the moon appears to be illuminated by direct sunlight. And the last but not least is waning crescent. This is the last phase of the moon before the cycle repeats. Less than one half of the moon is illuminated by direct sunlight. It appears in the sky almost like the shape of fingernail.
Now, let's discuss about lunar eclipse, solar eclipse, and lunar cycle. Lunar eclipse occurs when the Earth passes between the Sun and the Moon. The Earth blocks the sunlight from the Sun and casts a shadow in space, and this shadow falls on the Moon, causing it to darken. However, this does not happen in every month because the Sun, Earth, and Moon are not always perfectly aligned in a straight line. A lunar eclipse can only occur during the full moon phase. Solar eclipse occurs when the moon blocks sunlight from the sun and casts a shadow in space. This happens when the moon is positioned between the sun and the earth during the new moon phase. For a solar eclipse to occur, the sun, moon, and earth must be perfectly aligned in a straight line. However, this is rare because most of the time the moon's shadow does not fall on the earth. Therefore, a solar eclipse does not happen in every month. Lunar cycle, the moon takes about 27.3 days to orbit the Earth once. However, Earth is also moving around the Sun at the same time. Because of this, after completing one orbit, the moon is not yet in the same alignment with the Sun and Earth. It needs extra time to catch up and return to the same position. This is why a full lunar cycle takes about 29.5 days.
Let's look at one of the moon's important effects on Earth, which is tides. The moon's gravitational pull causes the water in Earth's oceans to rise and fall. This creates tides. The strength of tide depends on the positions of the moon, Earth, and the sun. There are two different types of tides. First, we have spring tides. Spring tides occur during the new moon and full moon phases. During these phases, the sun, Earth, and moon are aligned in a straight line. As a result, their gravitational force combine, producing the highest high tides and the lowest low tides. Next, we have neap tides. Neap tides occur during the first quarter and last quarter phases. At this time, the sun and moon form a right angle with Earth. Their gravitational forces partially oppose each other, creating weaker tides with a smaller difference between high tide and low tide. Therefore, the moon plays an important role in influencing ocean tides on Earth. In conclusion, moon phases occur because the moon orbits the Earth and reflects sunlight from the sun. The moon goes through 8 phases in a complete lunar cycle that takes about 29.5 days. These phases change the appearance of the moon as seen from Earth. In addition, the moon affects our planet by causing spring tides and neap tides through its gravitational pull. The alignment of the sun, Earth, and moon can also result in solar eclipse and lunar eclipse. Overall, studying moon phase helps us understand the relationship between the sun, Earth, and moon as well as their effects on Earth.